hat. You got Spyro here, Super Nintendo, and then the tub we're about to do fire.
On the planet. Like, I don't know why, I can't move my chair. It's like offensive. I'm trying to get next to my clients. I'm like, excuse me. Can't move, man. The route was like freaking crater. I'll tell you a funny story. When I moved to Waxahachie, I guess my neighbors didn't know what to make of me. You know, I'm looking at you straightened hours, I'm all tattooed. Right. My neighbors obviously did not really like me. Everybody, all my blocks of family, man. You know, they have men, wife, kids, they ride around their golf carts.
Oh my God.
Nobody approached me until I had nowhere to park one of my semis because I owned my tractor trailers. And I had to park like one or two of them at the house while I got them staffed. So as soon as the trucks hit my yard, it was like fucking Wally and the Beaver. My neighbors crossed the street, they had like a jar of blackberry jam.
Oh my
God. We made this from our tree. Like in their head, they had an explanation for who this guy that looked like a drug dealer was. You know what I mean?
Oh my
They're like,
God.
oh, he obviously drives trucks. There's no problems here. The jam was good, for the record. I enjoyed the jam. And why jam over jelly?
Jam over jelly, why?
Really? All right, there's no one here under the age of 18. It's a tattoo shop. You always say jam over jelly because you can't jelly a dick in someone's mouth.
Oh my God.
Shot by a different name. This is how Twisted Love Tattoo came about, with a different partner. Obviously I wasn't going to stop tattooing and the partnership dissolved, so Raul and I were beginning our friendship and we had to embark on a new adventure, and we just thought of something that we thought personified how we felt about tattooing. If this isn't a twisted love affair that hurts us and we keep coming back, then I don't know anything that is. The biggest challenge to getting everything business-wise was administrating yourself, because being an artist was the most natural part of the entire transition of owning a shop, even though the very, very beginning of my career, as I'm self-taught, was just getting used to the medium, you know, the skin, moving canvas, so to speak, definitely isn't paper. Even today, the biggest challenge is, you know, marketing ourselves and bringing ourselves to the attention of the people that don't know us, because the people that do know us enjoy what we do. You know, I've done a lot of things just for a paycheck in my life, you know, since I've always been involved in art, but it's just been very intimate for me. I never thought I could make a career out of it or earn my living creating art. So, you know, I had one of those moms that told me, you know, you had to die or lose an ear to be rich tattooing. So I never pursued it. It was always just very personal for me. Do a couple of shitty jobs in your life, or more than a few, if you're as hard a worker as I am, and you realize you're only doing it for the paycheck. You know, when it comes time to have the chance to do something that you love for a living, it's not as hard as you think it would be. So at the end, I'm just very grateful that I get to tattoo.
I don't know, dude. I just gotta switch it up sometimes. It is what it is. Hey, he likes it.
You like the mustache?
Yeah.
That makes one of us here. What are some of the things that you went through to get to this point in your life where you finally are following your dreams and whatnot? said this today. I said every time I see you, you have a different haircut and facial hairstyle.
Finding yourself, okay? These phones alone.
No, I think it's cool though. I think you're super fashiony, and I think that I think it's cool to change it up. Yeah, you have an artistic look. So do you, JC. You both have an artistic look. Anyways, the question I asked though.
Back to the fucking point.
Back to the fucking question.
Well, I never really took like drawing seriously and like art seriously because I was going to college mostly because my parents wanted me to, and I was like, I'll go. I eventually just dropped out during COVID. I got a sketchbook again, and it kind of went from there. After that, I just got a tattoo machine and had buddies that would let me tattoo them in my house. Eventually, I had one that was friends with the guys here. That's why I ended up here. If you're gonna do it, like do it, put both feet in and just jump in and just go all for it. I feel like I found what I want to do for the rest of my life. I get to do what I love, and yeah, I can't really ask for more.
I got that dog in me up here, that Doberman. This one had a nice little side view, God of Death, some angels with AKs. I mean, I don't know, I just kind of went with the flow. And now I'm here again. We're getting a little bad on the elbow / arm type of thing. It's like my boyfriend outside of work, something like that.
The tattooing has really formed some bonding.
Oh yeah, yeah. He put me on a JMO. He put me on a JMO.
Don't put that on me, bro.
Twisted Love was born around like 2018. So JC and me have been working together for about 7 years, and around 2018 we had to move shops and change everything, and just kind of naturally evolved into what Twisted Love is today. And here we are. I got here from Cuba. It's gonna be 7 years on March. In Cuba, tattooing is technically still illegal, but I was tattooing for about 2 years before I got here. When you get here from a different country, especially like a third world country, basically, your entire life changes. You don't know nothing. You don't even know what credit means. You don't know nothing about economy. Yeah, so you gotta start to learn and understand everything from scratch. And on top of that, you don't even really have the language down. It's been an interesting journey. When I got here, like most people, I did construction. I've done painting, tile. I worked at the Home Depot. I'm a graphic designer, so I was working for a website company. So I like certain aspects of the job, but I don't think I'm suited to work for somebody else. But I definitely learned a lot. It's entirely different from what I was used to. Starting up your own business is really kind of tricky. It still is. You get a lot of frustration, and a lot of times you don't know what to do. You don't have no one to ask. You don't know if you're doing okay or nothing until you start seeing results. So it's really stressful, but at the same time it's equally rewarding. You can never doubt yourself. Starting out, like I would have never thought I would have the chance to be a full-time artist. Coming to these countries, to be in the position where I'm one of the owners and I work for myself, being booked throughout the year, is really rewarding. Like, it's not like a 9 to 5. You don't know if you're gonna make it this month. For the most part when you're starting. But we've made it so far, so hopefully we keep on making it.
My name is Carlos and I'm a tattoo artist here. I've been working here for about 2 months. I love it here. The people here are great, everybody's a great artist, there's great vibes, you know. This is a great shop. Just wanted to make a living off of making art. My art is an outlet. Whatever comes out, you know. I really don't know how to explain it. I paint graffiti and stuff like that. And through there, I ended up doing tattoo, meeting the right people. It changed my life because it made me realize that I should just always chase my dreams. And that if I really want to make it happen, it can happen. And never give up. Life has its ups and downs. It gets hard. You really have no other choice. I'm just really happy being a tattoo artist, to be honest. It makes me really happy.
What do you guys guys doing?
Oh, look away.
My name is Monica. I'm an apprentice here, and I recently started actually tattooing on people. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've always been drawing like ever since I was little. Like you could ask my mom. There wasn't a way to get me to stop drawing. Like I'd draw on the walls and like my mom and dad would come back and they'd paint over it and then I'd come back and I'd draw on the walls again. I don't know, I just always knew that I was gonna do something with art. What better than to come here to my uncle's shop and just work together. I did the whole EMT thing. I actually have my degree in it. I could do that if I wanted to, but it's just like, it wasn't for me. I feel like I was obligated to go to school. It took me a while to like get out of that mindset and actually do something that makes me happy with my life. We get one life. Why am I gonna pick some job just because society thinks that's the job? Just like be miserable. No thanks. I'm good right here. You're always gonna sit there and have an excuse, like reasons, fears, insecurities to make you not want to do what you actually want to do. You're the only person in the way. You and your dreams. Does that make sense? All right, I'm done. No.
I want this.
Are you serious?
Right here. Yeah, this right here. I want it.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Finally get to tattoo my sister, lion, no, tiger, on her stomach.
No. What were you thinking? I would never get this. Never. Why would you let me get this? It was coming from my eyebrows.
Alright, so we're going to try to do this without wiping away the current outlining that you have.
Well, I used the permanent marker.
Okay, it shouldn't.
So that's good.
So it smells like mud.
I don't know.
I don't think we need to do that.
You know, I've always wanted to be an artist and never really knew how to go about it. Realizing that tattooing is an art form that I'm good at and that I enjoy was like a godsend. You know, I've had a lot of problems growing up, but not very many outlets. I've had addiction problems, all sorts of problems, and this is one of the few things that can take my mind off of it and get a little escape. You need to find what you love, and a lot of people don't know what they love yet, but it's a journey to try to figure it out. And once you figure that out, what you're passionate about, that's what you need to pursue. You can work a regular job all day and make decent money, but do you feel fulfilled? You have to take risks, and it's scary, but when you're scared, that's kind of when you need to jump in. Otherwise, you're never going to do it. So take a risk. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but when it does finally work out, it's worth it. My art is very meaningful to me because it's helped to give me purpose. It does feel a bit surreal though. You know, if I didn't have this, I really don't know what I would be doing. Probably wouldn't be fulfilled.
That's an Italian with ham and bacon. Right there, right there.
Oh, so you wanted I thought it was weird.
I didn't say no Italian eats it, but who the fuck does that?
So wait, you
That's
guys
like getting a
just
tuna
come in
sandwich and saying I don't want the tuna.
Oh, I want Italian with ham and bacon.
I didn't get that part.
And what did they give you, Steven?
I got ham and bacon, and
And that's it.
Good job, ladies.
I tried so hard.
You got a ham and bacon sandwich? That's it. You gotta keep your tax bro.
And no, the way that he just put the hot sauce on there, so it's just ham, bacon, hot sauce.